I'm shocked how quickly Chris Williams made a good point on his Twitter. I'm shocked how quickly Texas Tech has fallen from grace in Big 12 fans' minds. I mean, think about what happened with Texas during those final tumultuous years of Texas football in the Big 12. They were bullies, and they weren't even good. Like it's like the kid at your school. It's just a bully for no reason because he's not athletic and he's not good at anything. That's what Texas football was. Yeah. Texas Tech's the same way. They think that they're too good for the Big 12 and they're better than this, and we're gonna ask questions about why Cincinnati doesn't have a lawsuit, which is a good question, but compare it to tortillas and paddles. Come on, man. Like, and Jake Brenn made a good point too. Again, the Cycle Fanatic guys did some great work in media days. He talked about his interactions with Texas Tech media shows just how weird it is right now within the Big 12. Like, they don't like each other, guys. They don't like each other. And honestly, I'm on your Mark's side. I am. Because Texas Tech did not do themselves any favors by taking on the Swordsby situation. We talked about all that. If you want to see all our thoughts on it, we did it on a different pod. But I'm on your Mark's side. Now, do I think he handled the question poorly? Of course. But it's a lose-lose situation. If he attacks it and says, this is why they didn't do that, then everyone's like, well, that seems a little harsh. If he does what he did, everyone's like, well, he's kind of avoiding the issue. He can't win in that situation. But what Texas Tech did is they put themselves in a bucket now where you got to go ball out this year. Because if you don't back it up and you don't prove that you're the best team in the Big 12, by the way, you got a third-string quarterback that's going to start. I don't want to hear Will Hammond start. Will Hammond is not Patrick Mahomes. Will Hammond's not going to be 2 months ahead of his rehab and going to be playing football in September. Stop
They're
it.
in a sticky situation with that.
You have a third-string FCS quarterback starting week 1. And he's probably got to start the first month of the season. So, I'm sick of Texas Tech fans. I'm sick of Texas Tech football. I don't know why, after 1 year, maybe this makes sense because Hawkeye fans and Denver Bronco fans are like this too, just from my standpoint of being a Chiefs and Cyclones fan, where after one season you think you're like the best thing. Like, why has that happened more recently? Like, why is it we have one good year, no matter how fluky it is, and we're good now? What? What? That doesn't make any sense. You can't base the future of your football program off 12 games. You just can't.
No, you can't.
You can be excited about it. You can be excited about the future of it. But you can't in good conscience say, this is why
Alabama was winning the national championship every year. They could go into that next season and say, we're going to win the national championship.
Yeah. Because they had the trajectory of it. So,
yeah.
But again, we gave a lot more thoughts on Texas Tech and everything on a separate pod if you want to go check it out. But in terms of media days from Iowa State's perspective, you make a great point that they were, I forget how you phrased it, they were seen but not felt. Like, I think that is a great way to put it because this new era of Cyclone football is just that. We heard it from Tyler Roll on the pod earlier this week. Like, they are going to have to prove to the world that they belong in college football and in the Big 12. One of my favorite quotes of the entire media day was Jimmy Rogers in that kind of candid interview, so it wasn't the official like ESPNU interview, where he said, "Look, like," and I tweeted this out if you want to go follow us over at Cyclone Kingdom, but like he said, "Look, like I'm one that wants to prove people wrong. That's how I've been my entire life. Some people aren't that way, but we're gonna discuss it, and we're gonna discuss what like being 16 out of 16 and then he said this, and I thought it was awesome. I was so fired up. He was like, people don't know you. This is him talking to his players, to reporters, like through his player's perspective. He's like, I have to tell my guys, like, people don't know you. Like, they have no clue who this team is. You have to go show them who you are. That's what you want to hear from your football coach. Like the coach speakiness of just, and again, we appreciate Matt Campbell, but his coach speakiness of be the best version of yourself. And, we're just going to attack it day by day. And our goal isn't to win Big 12 championships. Jimmy Rogers went the exact opposite direction in one media day, and it was beautiful. He said, look, my goal is to win a national championship. I know that might seem far-fetched, blah, blah, blah. My goal is to win a national championship. we need to prove to people who we are. We need to show people what Iowa State football is about. Like, that's what we need. If he can back it up and be a good coach with the personality he already has, man, we will forget about Matt Campbell next year. It can happen that fast. Now, I think it'll take a couple more years. I don't think, and we'll go into our full season preview, like record predictions and stuff in a couple weeks, but I don't think Iowa State's going to be that this year. Although, shout out to that Big 12 coach that picked Iowa State over BYU in the conference championship game. I thought that was awesome.
I don't know. Do you know who that was by chance?
I have no clue. I think they're staying anonymous for a reason, but it was hilarious. I was like, wow. I don't think they're going to be that this year. But what they can do is they can provide Cycle Nation with this notion of we're going to compete and we're going to be in games. We're not just going to get blown out by everybody. And I think that's important. Yeah. So in terms of the whole media day, you mentioned David Coffey. That dude might be a superstar, man. Like that dude might be a superstar. He was kind of hiding in the shadows behind Jontez Williams and Jeremiah Cooper last year because we had a loaded cornerback room. David Coffey's really good, guys. Keep in mind he was recruited by Matt Campbell. Aiden Flora recruited by Matt Campbell. Like Kyle Conradi recruited by Matt Campbell. Like these are guys that were still in the building, and so I'm personally excited for that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Cyclone football is fun for people in Ames because it provides you with this sense of like we might be okay because people care, and people care about the university and care about the school. So overall, I thought Media Days was a huge success. Getting to know some of the guys we've never met before, and then just being excited for Jalen Rayner. I think he's got a lot of potential, and who knows what might happen with him. But so I'm looking forward to that. So with that, let's finish today with a little coaching staff preview. So Owen, you can go in any direction you want with this, but what I'm thinking of is kind of the main three coaches. So you got Jimmy Rogers, offensive coordinator Tyler Roll, which again we had in the podcast, and then defensive coordinator Jesse Bobbitt. Obviously, there's other coaches on the staff that we appreciate, and we're not sliding them at all.